Welcome to the Adaptive Minds Podcast. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. And tonight, again, guys, I have the one and only Shayna Ramirez. What's going on tonight, babe?
I'm back.
You are back. It was too fun the first time. You had to come back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Had to have me back.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you back. I thought it was so much fun with you last time. So today, getting a lot of requests for this because we got some good positive feedback on our last podcast on cruising. So today, I thought we'd dive a little deeper and go into more of some tips for some new cruisers or people that are, thinking about taking a cruise. Some stuff like that, pros, cons, small, big ships, all that kind of stuff. So I know we kind of touched on it a little bit last time, but I want to really get into it this time. So what do you think about that? Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Like it. So let's talk the difference for a new cruiser on a big versus small ship. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you've been on both, right? Now, would you recommend a small ship for a new cruiser? And I got to think about it because they both have their pros and cons. But what do you think? What are your first thoughts? Let's talk about this.
First thought, no.
No. Whoa, shit. Right out the bat, huh?
I mean, I don't know because like when I did my first one, it was a small ship. Smaller.
See, should we just jump into sizes first? Kind of explain the difference. Okay, so there are some cruise lines, mostly all of them actually, have a smaller fleet of ships that hold up to like 1,000, maybe less, maybe a little more, 1,300 passengers, right? Those are a little smaller. Then you have some more of the mid-size, which go from like 13 to 1,500 passengers up to, would you say, 2,500? And then you get your mega liners, which go from anywhere from 2,800 people plus up to like, I'm assuming 6,000 now. And that's just people. That's not including crew and stuff like that. So we've been on a smaller ship. I don't think we've been on a very, very small ship. Our last one was small, but I wouldn't say it's like the Norwegian Sky. That was a smaller ship.
Yeah, that ship's tiny.
That's tiny. That's like 800 people, if not less.
Yeah,
I can pull it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's, smaller.
I don't know. I thought that in the one we just went on was like 1,500, no?
Yeah, but I think
it was small. Yeah. So I was scared. I was nervous for it.
I mean, I don't want to freak people out. They're still giant boats.
They're still big.
There's still theaters. There's pools. It's not like you're on a little ferry.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So why would you not recommend a small ship?
I think because, one, it is smaller, so you're going to feel it a little bit more. Okay. So if you have any kind of concerns over motion sickness or getting sick, you aren't going to feel crap on the big one.
This is very true, guys. When you're on a big ship, you really don't feel shit.
Nothing.
I mean, that boat is not, it's moving, but it ain't moving side to side.
I mean, if like from time to time, you'll feel like
maybe
a little like, oh, where you're like sitting there like, oh, what was that? But it's not like these smaller ships. You do unfortunately feel at times a little bobbing.
Right.
Like up and down, especially when you're like eating at the dining, because those are usually either in the front or the back.
Right.
So you're kind of going up and down. But the bigger ones, you don't feel that at all, which that's just my biggest fear. So
it's just, I don't think it's just yours. I think it's a lot of people. I know personally people that will not take a cruise because they're scared
because of it,
of getting sick and kind of jacking up their entire cruise line, their cruise experience.
Yeah. Because it does. Once you get sick, it's like...
You are fooked.
It's ruined.
Yeah, you are fooked.
It's ruined.
So for sure, no smaller. But the problem is that those mega liners, which, they're so much bigger, but they do longer routes. So it's kind of hard if someone wants to maybe experiment with a 3-day. So a tip that I can recommend, which is kind of just basic, is to go when there's calmer weather. Would you agree? Because people know when hurricane season is. And storms and stuff like that. So if you can plan your, trip out kind of advance in around those like, I guess seasons of weather. Because we talked about it last time when we went to Mexico that one time. It was like we're in a lake.
Yeah.
We were smooth sailing.
And that was January, right?
Yeah.
That was January. And then in November when we went,
Bumpy.
that was Rocky.
I got a little nauseous too.
That was my first one too. And I was pretty nauseous. I was on Dramamine and it was pretty bad. I remember sitting in like the, what do you call it? Casino.
Just feeling it.
Just feeling it. And I was like, oh no, can't.
So we for sure, guys, recommend a big ship just because of you're really not going to feel shit. And then like we kind of talked last time too, that we should totally, or you guys should go for a midship. If you can, spend the extra money, do midship. And by midship, we mean middle, front to back, and also middle, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
Makes a difference.
Yeah. So why do you think that makes such a big difference?
I don't know, because I think the front and the back, you, like I said, it bobs.
Yeah.
You feel it. So I think more so if you're in a forward, even on the bigger ships, you might tend to still feel it a little bit, but you're not going to feel it in that middle. You're not going to be going up and down at all.
No.
Not at all.
You'll be smooth,
Yeah.
smooth sailing, which is good. And another little tip that we recommend is do at least have a window. Even though inside cabins are very, very cheap compared to, a balcony or a mini suite or even a window view, having the perception of time with the sun plays a big factor. Because when you're only in it inside, we've done it that one time.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was the first one.
You don't know what time it is. It's just
Yeah.
always dark in your room. Let's say the light on. So that's kind of interesting. It's very nice to be able to look out. That kind of stuff.
Well, it's more relaxing too. I mean, like you're watching the waves, you're watching the ocean, you're watching those sunsets. I mean, the balconies are just breathtaking when it comes to sunsets. I mean, I've gotten some pretty good pictures that are stunning.
Yeah.
We'll have to post some of them because they are just stunning. And I mean, nothing compares to opening up your door and taking a nap.
Oh yeah, for sure. No.
And you feel that breeze, especially in the Caribbean.
Oh my gosh.
That breeze,
warm breeze,
and that feeling is like nothing you can compare. Nothing. It's great. So yeah, I would definitely, for sure, big ship.
Yeah. Middle. I mean, this is some crucial shit, guys. Like,
and honestly, like, if you're a first time cruiser, do a 7-day.
Oh, you're already telling.
And the reason why I recommend it is because, like, the 3 days, they go by so fast.
They're very rushed, where you kind of...
It's so rushed.
You don't get a bad taste in cruising, but, I mean, it's not the best experience.
It's not.
You don't get to relax fully.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to try it out and you really think 3 days, 4 days is, like, the way for you, then definitely do it. But those 7 days, it takes you, like, 3 days alone to get used to the boat. Like, it does. It takes us 2-3 days to walk around that whole ship and learn it from top to bottom. So
kind of. I mean, so there's some places we still don't even go into.
Yeah. Even the last day we're like leaving and we're like, oh, we didn't even know about this spot. Like, what is this? So yeah, definitely. I think 7 days they're fun. They're I think a good amount of time.
3 ports. Beautiful.
Still feel short. Like but I think it's because I've been on a couple now. So I'm like, I know what to expect and I know like how we time it out. So do a 7-day. They're fun.
For sure. If not longer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. So another tip that I kind of think is important is for people to research very well their ports that they want to go to and what they want to do. Because when we were cruising, we're like, we for sure want to zip line, we want to do this. So like, there's some places you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, do your research on your ports because... I would hate for someone to be let down. Like, oh, we can do this here, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? So for sure do that. And then what we always do, and I guess since we do, it's a good thing to recommend, is that do the excursions through the cruise line. Right?
Yeah.
We never, because there's those guys waiting on the corner to take you places.
Yeah, don't do it.
Right? I mean, shit.
Don't do it.
Unless you're crazy. I don't know.
Those are sketchy people.
Yeah.
I see them and I don't even make eye contact with them. I just don't. You make eye contact and they sucker you in.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
They latch onto you.
Water taxi, right? Take you wherever.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's funny. But yeah, seriously, research that. And then also the itinerary, I think is crucial. Meaning what we've enjoyed in the past is having, 2 days at sea first, 3 ports, and then a day at sea, and then home. because we've done those, and we've also done the where you don't have a day at sea at the end.
Yeah.
When
So
we
it
left
was like,
Bahamas,
yeah, I think that was that our most recent
that was no
Caribbean
the most
one?
recent Caribbean. Yes,
Yeah,
our most recent
that was
Caribbean.
Bahamas.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we did. I think it was it? I want to say it was. We left, and then it was day at sea, and then it was port, port, day at sea, port, right?
oh, I don't remember. I think it was 2
And then
days.
back.
I think it was 2 days to sea at first.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we had that port that last like what felt like real day,
Yeah,
and that day's like. It's kind of a bummer because when you go out on port two, you literally have to plan for the whole day. You're gonna be out
all day,
all day. All
8
day.
hours at least.
Yeah, there was times where we weren't getting back until 4:30, 5:30, and then we were laying down, taking a nap, and then going to dinner. So you had to plan the whole day for it.
And especially with that specific cruise, we were at the Bahamas from 12 to 7. So we got back on the ship at 7, and then we had to pack. I mean, trust us, guys. That extra day is crucial because
Yeah.
you are beat after all the ports because you're doing stuff. You're out, and you want that extra time to pack for sure. Because being rushed sucks. You know, especially if you're on a 7-day. I mean, you have a lot of clothes, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you do. Like girls, it's too much clothes.
too many shoes, too many damn shoes.
Yeah, lots of shoes. I mean that too. We have to talk about that too. Packing and what you recommend in regards to packing because we do ours a certain way.
What we've learned over this many.
Yeah, to do it a certain way. And because for 7 days you are packing, and most of the time they recommend you overpack a little bit because your clothes are going to be getting dirty, and they have where you can wash there, but it costs.
Cost by the bag, and we've never
Yeah,
done it. So.
we've never done it. So, but it's because we always bring too much.
Sure. Yeah, I literally bring so many clothes. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit I never wear.
Yeah,
You know, especially you bring a lot of bathing suits.
a lot of bathing. I think a bathing suit for each day.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's talk about that since, you know, depending where you're porting out of, you could be lucky enough to live on the beautiful East Coast and drive down to the cruise ports, you know, and you could, I mean, if we lived in Florida, we'd be everywhere. I mean, you can go the best places out of Florida, out of Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
It's ridiculous.
Because here we're so limited.
Yeah.
Our literally we have like 2 main options. You could do a 7-day to Mexico. You could do a 10 or 14-day to Hawaii, which is like 7 straight sea days.
Yeah.
To get there. And then you can go up the coast, transatlantic or like Trans-Pacific, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Up the coast and go to Canada and drop you off and that kind of stuff. So, but if you're
limited.
flying, I mean, you got to really kind of buckle down unless you want to pay for a lot of carry. We basically bring 1 carry-on each, and then we share a giant suitcase, and that's worked out well.
Yeah.
That's worked out very well for us.
So basically, with that carry-on, I just try to squeeze in all my stuff in there. You try to squeeze all your stuff in yours, and then we have that extra one for shoes. I've learned to bring like water bottles,
Reusable water.
reusable water bottles. What else do we bring? I bring extra hangers.
Yes. See, that's a great tip right there, guys. Extra hangers, because you do not get many hangers in
No.
the cruise closets.
No.
You do not get many hangers.
Yeah.
That is a golden tip right there. We should have a little bell go off.
Yeah.
Golden tip number 1.
I bring, or I'll put like my makeup in there, my like shampoos, body stuff, because I know it's getting checked. You know, razors.
We put like 90% of the crucial shit that we can, just in case for some reason that giant check-in does not make it to, you know, Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, Miami, Spain. Oh no.
Remember that one time we thought they lost our suitcase
Probably.
in Miami? Remember? We couldn't find it.
We couldn't find Breeze.
Oh, was it Breeze? Oh, crap. Yeah.
Oh,
We were freaking out.
it was all our shit. So
It's because she didn't, I don't think she recognized her own suitcase or something like that. It was
don't
sitting
remember.
there.
I don't remember. It was because of the layover.
Yeah.
That kind of jack or the missed flight. We talked about it last time. I don't want to bring up those painful memories
Oh,
again.
Lord. Let's not.
But that is, like I said, a golden tip right there. So anything else you can think of to really recommend packing wise? Oh, I know one. Golden
What?
tip right here, guys. A mini steamer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is, unless some cruise lines don't let them on, right? But we've had no problem so far.
Yeah.
But it's like a mini. Again, guys, you don't have an iron, so the mini steamer is very small, compact. You can just steam out all your clothes, no wrinkles, because that shit is gonna get wrinkled in your suitcase.
Yeah.
We've tried the little
Because
spray wrinkle.
it doesn't work.
Garbage.
And the reason why it gets wrinkled, why ours gets wrinkled, is because we roll our stuff. So that's another major tip for you travelers out there. Roll your shirts, your shorts. You pack way more. That's how we can pack all our stuff into
Yeah, forgot about that.
basically,
We literally roll everything.
yeah. So, and when we mean roll, like burrito roll,
Yeah, that's exactly it.
you're rolling. You're not folding. You're not packing it in there. You're rolling it, and you fit so much more
So much more.
in there compared to if you're stacking and packing and
Right.
like really sticking it in there. So yeah.
The mini steamer, guys. Seriously, unless you want to walk around wrinkly, that's your style. I'm not here to judge, but I like to be looking fresh.
Yeah.
So you gotta be steaming out.
But just know if some cruise lines don't accept it, they can take it. So just keep
They're
that in
cheap,
mind.
though.
Yeah, but
They
you don't
have
get it on. You don't get it. They don't sell it there,
That's true. That's true.
so you get it taken away. So just keep that in mind.
They'll probably hold it until you get back if you really ask.
No, they make you throw it away right there.
Really?
Yeah, they won't hold it for you.
Guess we'll see. Well, we were nervous about it on last cruise, or we ran on 2 of them now.
Yeah.
We golden. Oh, now the golden
haven't
tip.
done anything.
Ding, 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 ding,
What?
ding. A miniature 3-plug outlet extender.
Yes.
Because you only get like 3 real outlets in the room. So I don't know if you're allowed to bring those. Again, we roll through with it because it is crucial. Yeah, you get to plug in way more stuff.
Yep, that's true.
You'll be charging. You'll be straightening your hair or some shit or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, and we bring like little things like extra pens, highlighters, or like colored pencils or crayon, whatever you want to bring. And that's just to mark off what we really want to see on your daily planner. Forget what they call it, but basically you just highlight what you really, because there's shows, there's movies, there's trivia games, there's all kinds of stuff that's going on all throughout the morning, all throughout the day, all throughout the evening. So you kind of go through and highlight what you really want to do, what you really want to see, and that highlighter helps.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That makes a difference too.
Yeah.
Because you don't get, I think they give you like one pen in the whole
If
thing.
that.
Yeah, if that. They
Remember
give you
that.
like a little notepad or like a little pen.
You probably asked for more, but remember the Princess Cruise we took with Mike and Nikki, and they brought a bottle of wine. Remember that? And we had no opener. We're like, oh shit,
Yeah, and it cost like a $25 service fee.
corking fee.
Yeah, just to go get it uncorked.
So what do we do?
We used a pen.
We used the only pen, and I'm pretty sure it broke, but we got to open it. It was
What else
successful.
have we done? They. Oh, this is so bad.
This is probably super common.
They did the Listerine
Alcohol.
alcohol and dyed it green.
Now we're not recommending this.
Yes. I've never done it. Honestly, I don't really recommend it. There's other ways I think you can go around it. You can get stuff at Spencer's.
Yeah.
But it tasted like Listerine still because the bottle leached.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. And they were basically taking, I think it was either Listerine or
It
shampoo.
was both.
Yeah, I think they did both. And one of them was just, and I think we called it like shampoo shots or something like
Yeah,
that. We're like,
yeah.
let's take shampoo shots. It was horrible. I don't recommend that at all.
I think they do sell things or like travel, like Hidden Flask or some bullshit.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess so. I guess
Get a
so.
little buzz.
That's funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
that is what we did in the past. Good, kind of a good tip, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not recommending, but kind of a good tip.
Yeah. There's other ways you can get around it.
Anything else you could think of that's we'll probably think of it as we're going.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, the reusable water bottle, guys. Go up to the buffet, fill those up, and then
Because you're thirsty. Because
Yeah.
there's that, you're in that, if you're doing the Caribbean or anywhere hot, you're dehydrated. You're
Oh, yeah.
so thirsty. That salty air.
let me
So,
dehydrate. Wow,
yeah.
rehydrate, right?
You know. Yeah, exactly. So what we would do is at night go fill it up, put ice in it, and then, wake up in the middle of the night or if you're thirsty at all, and you have that, because they sell water bottles there, and anything that's in that fridge, because you do have a mini fridge in your room, it will cost. So if you open it, they will know. I promise
we
you.
got away with one thing. Remember, I forget what we took. Some sodas or something, and it was never on our end bill.
Yeah,
Thanks, Carnival.
something. I think it was water.
That big ass water. I think you're right.
I think it was the big water. They never charged us.
But yeah, guys, if you could, like I said, fit everything into as little as possible, because when you're rolling through that airport, moving a bunch of shit, you know. I mean, I actually bring a backpack too. I think my backpack and everything, and you know, if you get there early enough, like we recommend to, at least 2 days before your cruise, you could check everything, because it's nice to not have to carry shit on.
Yeah,
You know, because by that time, like, hopefully it doesn't get lost. You know, but
it's true. But there's some people that just don't feel comfortable.
right,
Checking
but those
everything.
big ass ones you have to.
The big ones you do.
So very interesting. But that is, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we do for packing wise. Now, any other specifics like medicine that we pack? What do we bring?
I always bring
Advils.
Advils because I get migraine headaches really easily and
That'll
whatnot.
Put you down, yeah.
And that will put you down, yeah. Especially if you're in the blazing hot sun, which you usually are. That's what cruising does to you. Or anything like that. You know, wake up hungover, anything like that. You just bring some Advil. Make sure you have some. They sell them on board too. They
Right.
do.
They
But
sell a lot of stuff in the little
it's
general
just, yeah, just 10 times more expensive than duty free.
store. Duty free.
But you're going to still pay. They're going to mark it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Dramamine.
Now, the Dramamine is such an interesting thing. It's so needed, but what does it do to you?
Knocks you out.
Out cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not used to taking that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Literally,
So-
nighty-night.
Yeah. It puts you to sleep. And the non-drowsy, they do have non-drowsy.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
It puts you to sleep too. Same.
But it's like 90% ginger.
Same thing. I don't know why.
It's just
but-
ginger, basically.
I also bring the pressure points.
Oh,
C-bands.
ding, ding, ding. Again, C-bands, guys. It's
Yeah.
probably some, what's it called, placebo shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We
it's
feel
all
better.
in your mind.
Yeah.
But I wear them. And to be completely honest with you, I wore them my first trimester with Maverick because I had really bad morning sickness. And they worked.
But yeah.
I didn't take them off until like close to, I think it was like halfway, like
We
20
should
weeks.
research how like legit that shit is. All
Well,
it is it just
supposedly
pushes
it's a
on
it's a pressure point. I mean, people believe in that stuff. They believe in pressure points in your hands, your feet. You know, you have certain pressure points.
I believe in the foot one, like reflexology, but I don't know.
God, I remember when you were so into that.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
I guess who was the test dummy, guys? Me.
It's I don't know.
But yeah, you could definitely probably research into it. But we use those. So when I didn't feel like knocking out for 3 hours at a time,
Just wear those.
I just would wear those.
Now, I have yet, neither of you, I don't think so, have worn the behind the ear.
No,
Never. A lot of people
I've
do, though.
seen those, and I'm pretty sure they sell them on the ships too. I've seen that. I've never tried it, so I can't really say anything in regards to it. But that's pretty interesting.
Recommend it, though. Even if you don't think you get seasick, before you head out that harbor, because the harbor is smooth. Like, oh my God, we're moving. This is so nice.
Yeah, wait till you get to open sea.
Exactly. Exactly. So, recommend maybe popping a Dramamine the first day or the first.
Feel it out, yeah. You know, in regards to Dramamine, honestly, they recommend you taking it 30 to 45 minutes before any kind of activity that you know is going to be.
And it's like, I don't think you're supposed to like have a huge meal because it'll take so long to digest.
Yeah.
You know, in the process. So we definitely bring something because, like I said, it'll jack your cruise up.
Yeah.
Don't even play games.
Yeah. It can definitely ruin it. So yeah.
Those are pretty good tips, though. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's
It's pretty good stuff. Now, I could think of something else that's pretty crucial. I'm not sure how every cruise line does this since we haven't been on all of them, but the new Carnival app was pretty legit, right?
That was pretty cool.
So it's basically your mobile planner because you can connect to the Wi-Fi on the ship if you use the app for free. You can't like stream movies, but you can see the planner, see what's going on for the day, which you know.
Yeah, so it's cool because like you could set like favorite something and then they would send you a notification that was like, hey, this is about to start. Head down there, you know, and cool stuff like that. And then they did have where like you could call family or like send a message.
Text messages, yeah.
But we were always with each other, so we didn't have to do that.
No.
But that's always another option. And yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Norwegian does have it. I just don't think we used it.
Probably not. We use the TV though.
Yeah.
Because the TV you can like reserve your spots for. So let's just say that on mega ships, there's so many people that the availability of shows and events is very limited. So they make you check in, I should say, early. So that's like a big thing. Like even before you cruise, like before we left on the Epic, we checked in for the first showing of the Blue Man Group. So use your TV to do that. And the TV is very crucial. You know, it kind of tells you where you're at, all that stuff like that. What's going
It's
on.
cool. You can see like
Your
where the
speed,
ship is
right?
and where you're at. That's always my favorite.
Yeah.
Like
We'll
to
just watch
look.
that. You know, game's still moving. We just have that on.
We just leave it on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's the TV is pretty crucial. Yeah.
So these like little things, you know, just even if they know, a good reminder. You know. Now I posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago about the towel animals. I don't know if you saw that. You had to have. It reminded me of how much I liked Norwegian's turn-down service. Remember Carnival only cleaned a room once?
Yes.
And Norwegian, they'd have a little dial outside or electronic thing, and you could tell them when to do it if we're leaving in, you know, and then like for the going to bed turn down service, right?
Yeah.
That's legit. Carnival didn't have that.
Yeah. We didn't know what that was for the first like 3 days.
Right.
And then finally we turned it on one day to see what would happen. And they basically made our bed like literally like pulled out the sheet and made it like all pretty and
It was
stuff
nice.
like that. And
See-
then they put like the breakfast, like continental breakfast for you. And
That is crucial. Ooh, that's another good tip. Ding, ding, ding. Thinking about it. Unless you're an early riser, which is it's kind of hard to be on a cruise because you're up so late at night partying, just doing shit. That port days, we normally, if it's an early event, we order room service in the morning and we eat there because it's a pain in the ass to have to run up to the buffet and try to eat. Just try to make your call
because
time
it's packed.
packed.
Yeah, it's slammed. Especially if you are on one of those mega ships, you're going to be fighting for a table, and you're going to be fighting lines. And half the time, you are rushing to get to your meeting point, to get to your group.
Yeah.
You know, so it is crucial. And they have like fruit and oatmeal and muffins and cereal.
I mean, it's continental, but
you
it's
know,
good.
yeah.
You know, and you can order however much shit you want.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a good tip. And order your coffee, things like that. But remember on Norwegian, why we love them so much, each room has its own coffee pot. That
Yes.
is some legit stuff. So you don't have to go up in the morning, wake up, start your brewing. You know what I'm saying? And it was decent coffee. I mean, it's not some top floor shit, but
I'm not a major coffee drinker, but
they had tea.
tea, yeah. So I would bring my own tea from Tavana in like a little travel container, and then I had my little like what is that?
Little steeper.
Tea. Yeah,
Little steeper?
exactly. Which mine was really cute. It was a manna tea.
Ah, yeah, the man.
Get it? And it hung onto my cup, and I would just boil the water. So you would make the
I made
coffee.
a lot of tea that trip.
Yeah, and then I would just boil the water. And that helped out too because I would take Dramamine and then I had this one tea that was like,
Remember the name of it? I do.
yeah, it's Rev Up.
Rev up, Tavana, where you at?
Yeah, I would drink that and that literally like got me buzzing. Like I was revved up for sure.
Ooh, shit, good plug for Tavana.
And then they had like at nighttime if you wanted to like wind down, I would do like my mint tea and stuff like that. So that was when I was really, really into
Yeah,
tea.
coffee pot in the room. I think every cruise ship should hop on that bandwagon for sure. I mean, it's just game changing.
Yeah.
It literally is. We're spoiled now because on Carnival they did. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
Remember that?
I think that was like the first thing after we booked it. You're like, wait, does it have coffee in the room? And I was like, no. And you're like, oh.
Sons of bitches. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, those are some, I'd say pretty crucial tips for any new or, hoping to go on a cruise person. Don't be scared of it. The food is always top notch.
Amazing.
And don't be afraid to try new stuff.
Now's the time to try new stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like if you see that beef tongue, order that beef tongue.
Oh shit, she's going beef tongue.
What did we get for frog legs?
Frog legs. They were weird though, baked. You liked them.
I loved them.
I'm used to fried frog legs. What the?
Honestly, every ship we've tried, the escargot is delicious.
Who was I just talking about? They're like, oh, it's just nasty. I'm like, you know it's sea snail, right? It's not garden. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's sea snail.
Garden smells make you sick.
Well, I wouldn't even try them.
That's bad. Why would you try those? You're gonna get sick. No, it's sea snail.
And they're just soaked in garlic too.
Oh man,
they're hungry thinking about it.
I know. I'm sitting here like starving right now.
So it's good. Try the stuff. Try all the desserts. I mean, really enjoy. You're on vacation.
You're gonna gain a couple pounds.
10 pounds minimum.
Easily. I think our first Caribbean trip, I worked out. I was like super skinny, and then got back and I had put on like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Like easily.
We ate so much.
Because that's all you do. I mean, guys, you have a buffet that's open basically 24/7. And so all you're doing is eating. And those desserts, the ice cream, I mean, everything is just...
It's bomb. It's amazing.
It's good. And even when you go to like the dining room, you order your appetizer, your entree, your dessert. I mean, there were times we were ordering 2 entrees, 2 appetizers, 3 desserts, because we were just like splitting it all. And then it's like good. You want to try everything.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's your time too, like you said. Really just try it. You're only going to be there once. Enjoy it. Most cruises, the menus rotate. They're not the same. They'll keep their like core things that like everyone likes, but the rest of the time it's all, just comes in and out. The only thing that kind of upset me nothing about Norwegian is the remember the no lobster tails? Yeah, that's a shitty thing to bitch about. But
oh yeah,
they had it on Carnival.
They did. And I think someone still complained. I think there was someone we were sitting next to.
Seeing how small they were, I think.
Complaining.
It's like, get 5 of them if you have to.
It's like, you can get as many as you want, so what are you complaining about?
Seriously.
Yeah, that was pretty delicious.
Hell yeah. Room service, order that up too at night.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Just live life, guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
You're on a cruise. It's
just do it all.
Do it all.
And you don't look weird.
No, everyone's doing it.
Everyone is doing it. So if you feel like, why should I be doing this?
Yeah.
Why should I be ordering this second entree? Honestly, like sometimes those people like walking around like serving us, they'll be like, get this one too, get this one too. Yeah. Like they're telling you.
They want you to try it.
Yeah, they want you to try it. I mean, and that's another thing. Those people are so great.
The waiters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're always smiling. How are you?
Yeah.
Our last crew was
washy,
nice.
Washy.
Oh, Norwegian. Guys, you gotta stop plugging them. We just gotta sponsor us.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, Norwegian.
We're just hyping them too much. Like I said in the last one, there's still so many we haven't tried. You've never tried Royal. I think Royal stepping their game up. I really do. I mean, I would love to go on one.
Yeah. Well, now for us, we have to look at the kid perks.
That's true.
So now we have an extra thing, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are family,
for sure,
oriented and have little kids and want to still continue to do that. And they do have the daycares on board, and they're all split by months and ages and stuff center. Like that. They have the teen center. They have, which those little shits are crazy sometimes. Oh man, I don't know how many times I've opened my door. Being kids, that type of person.
She is that person, guys. She's just people running down the hallways.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you and I'll wring your neck.
No running. It's like an old person.
I am.
Until she gets a few drinks in her, and then she's the one running down the hallway. I swear, knocking on those doors and shit. I know.
Don't say that. He's kidding.
No, no. Exactly what happened.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That drink package, guys. Get it. It's the best.
No, I'm done plugging Norwegian. No. I think the other places are doing it too now. Other cruise lines. Because it was such a big hit.
Well, the drink package they have, every cruise is going to have it. Every cruise line has
But
it.
complimentary.
But, exactly.
Promotion-wise, I should say.
Yeah.
That's better. It's a damn flying here.
I know. It's driving me nuts. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know. Norwegian's just my favorite, guys. Like, I can't.
So speaking of Norwegian, let's go ahead and I want to show you some pictures of their new ship. And let's see what you think.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of their newest ones, the Norwegian Bliss. It's probably a monster. You know, I think they're just, I don't think they're going to build any small ones. I think they're just going to really
They're just going up and up.
crank out these big ones. Because they are the shit. Look at the painting on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks nice, huh?
So Norwegian, too.
Whoa,
if
the
you
Bliss
guys,
does Alaska.
it does.
Wow.
Summer of 2018.
Whoa. What's that?
So that is, what is that?
Go-kart track.
Go-kart track?
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Oh my.
You're getting
Did you
fancy.
see that food?
I did. Oh, is that us?
That is us.
Imagine awe.
So that's another thing too.
Wow.
Don't forget to, or don't
So
forget,
it can't
but
actually be that big if it does the Panama Canal. I mean,
look up the size. The spa. Every cruise is gonna have a spa.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, splurge. So for Nick, on the last one we did for his birthday, I splurged and got us a spa
It's amazing.
package.
Elma, she did me dirty.
And it was amazing, but let's just say, like, I was so sore afterwards.
Check this out. The float out is scheduled February 17th. Today. Whoa, it's a sign, guys. We're going on the Bliss, yeah. That's pretty dope, huh?
That is very
Today's
cool.
the first day.
Look, did you see when they started planning it?
2014?
Oh, whoa, was your screen touch?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
It's okay.
2014.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty crazy.
Wow. So the capacity is 4,000 people. So it's pretty big.
That's huge to go through the Panama Canal.
Yeah, plus 2,100. I wonder if it's narrow. It's taller.
That's weird.
Yeah. This is maybe our trip right here. Go to Colombia and stuff. Pretty dope. So this is the Bliss. Maybe our next trip. I don't know.
I don't know.
Here come maybe this summer. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, with a newborn. I
We
don't
were
know about
close.
that.
We were close.
We were so close.
So here's the Bliss. Now here's a cruise line we have yet to try. We want to. We almost did the MSC. Remember? Mm-hmm. They're owned by a Chinese company, and they're a little more newer. But look at the new Seaside. Look at the way they're shaping them. Is that not amazing?
Yeah, they have pretty crazy shapes.
Ships. I like how you said that.
I said shapes.
Oh.
Did it sound like ships?
Ships.
Shapes.
That's literally what it sounded like. So, yeah, we definitely want to try MSC. I saw a commercial for them a while ago. I was like, looks pretty interesting. The only thing I don't like is their pricing packages. Remember this? It's like good, better, best. So it's like...
It's hard to follow. It's hard to, like,
Very.
understand.
Very.
And then they, like, trick you and say, oh, $800 for this. But then when you go to it,
It was more, remember?
it was like $1,600. And
Yeah.
we're like, why would we do that when we can go here
Yeah, that made no sense.
for less? So, yeah, it just... And it goes off of, like... I forget. It's, like, certain packages.
So I was saying, the different like levels.
Yeah. So
Good,
that
better,
that
best.
was like
That's what it feels like.
just hard to follow, really hard to understand.
Yeah.
Might just take a little bit more time to research. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug in Norwegian again, but their site's pretty dialed in.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Even though sometimes we do cruises.com and other places like that because they do have a better price. But here's the Oasis. This is one we almost said. This is another monster. This is a monster
It says
ship.
gear up for a game changer.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, just see that. That's funny.
5,400 passengers.
Yeah.
That is a freaking monster.
Mm-hmm.
This is one that's got the dual balconies, inside, outside.
Yeah, they have like a garden
Yeah, it's wicked.
and everything.
I would love to try this. You won't feel shit. You could be in a crate.
This is like my dream
the Oasis?
honeymoon. I keep saying it.
Honeymoon, I know.
Dream honeymoon ship. Like
I don't know about the Oasis, because the problem is this one is so big that it doesn't go as many ports as we want. It's gonna go back to Jamaica again and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Like the Bliss, Alaska, we haven't been. Colombia, and I just love Norwegian.
But I want to. But I want to go like hot for honeymoon. I don't want to go to Alaska and be wearing jackets.
Okay, I'll go back to the Bliss because where else are we going? Look at it. It's a sign that today is the first day it sets down and we're actually talking about it. It looks...
Be on it soon enough.
That's for sure. Look at it. There's Maverick right there. Look at the little man right here.
I'm pretty sure that kid's like 7 years old.
Oh, God.
Imagine. Aw.
Now, what'd I click on to see?
I
I don't remember. But either way, maybe we roll with this.
I don't know. Maybe go.
Doesn't say. It should say. See, Norwegian. I just hyped you, and it doesn't even say where we're going. Look at this monster. This sucker is huge.
Beautiful though. It's a beautiful ship.
Water slides. See, this is which doesn't make sense to me. We've always contemplated this. Most ships that go to Alaska don't have water slides because who the fuck is going in the water? Excuse my French. Mm-hmm. When it's freezing outside for Alaska, but maybe the water's hot. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What is that laser tag?
What?
Maybe we do the next podcast where we just pull up every ship and we just talk about it. Because this is pretty cool.
Wow.
Look at these happy people winning the casino. Yeah, okay. That's a staged ass picture. Those things are rigged, my friends.
Skyline
Stay away
bar.
from that. It's fun.
Does this one have the outside?
Look at that.
That's really pretty.
So you can see through everything in the back. See, I gotta get it where I could show everyone.
Horizon Lounge. It's pretty.
Where I could show everyone so they can see what we're talking about.
Destinations right there.
What did it say? Yeah.
It says destinations.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here you go. Flaunt your fins. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing, guys. If you really want to have some amenities on a ship, research all the amenities you want. Find the ship that has it, and then you have to choose your destination when that ship is going. Because ships travel around. They don't always do the same routes if they're like a good medium-sized ship. So what our struggle was we went on the Escape, and then the Belize one we were about to book was doing... The Getaway or the Escape was going to do that. So like, oh man, I'd love to go on a different ship that route to try the new ship. You know what I'm saying? Even though it for sure.
So it looks like, even reading this is going to be taking over for Escape.
Oh really? See, there you go.
See, so St. Thomas, Tortola, and more than likely.
See, we did that one. So it's like
Bahamas, I think, is the last one.
Right.
So this will most likely be taking over for them, and then I don't know where Escape's going. But I'd go on Escape again. I keep saying that.
I think when we were there, we talked to Cowboy, and he said Escape was eventually going to do Europe.
Oh, and then they're bringing Epic back.
Mm-hmm. Epic did come back for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it was doing so much better overseas. 12-day Caribbean from New York. Let's go.
Bliss?
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh.
St. Kitts, Barbados, St. Lucia. Oh, I can't look at these. It's gonna make me...
No, I can't look at these right now. I'm going to cry. I'm too emotional for this stuff right now.
So but can you think of anything else? We'll have to do another one for sure.
Yeah.
We keep, every time we end it, we're like, oh shit, we should have said that. Mm-hmm. You know? But...
Oh, I don't think so. I mean...
I think it's pretty good. Just research. That's really what it comes down to. Research, book early, because prices do not get cheaper. Unless they can, or we talk about that, then like you just call and reschedule.
You call and, upgrade.
Upgrade, yeah.
Yeah, because you can...
They're pretty good now, though. But that, I think, was just because it was a new ship, Escape, we went on. And I don't think they knew how to price it yet. That was my guess.
No, it doesn't matter. Any ship will...
I know they'll do that, but I think that's why the price was so high in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they know how to price it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Either way, it's like airline tickets. I think some days it's up and some days it's down. So just watch those prices. And if you book it where it is more expensive and you see it go down, or you see where, like, you're booked in a balcony or an ocean view and the balcony or mini suite is cheaper or the same price and you want to go for it, go for it. Mm-hmm. Call them up and just let them know, hey, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to move my room, if that's an option for you. And pick it. Plan out your vacation. It's your vacation. Do it how you want to do it.
Exactly. I like it.
You know? Yeah.
Man, I want to go on another one so bad.
I know.
Don't you?
I do.
Jeez.
It's crazy. I mean, we were planning.
Yeah.
We almost booked.
Yeah. Well, we're going to put the deposit down. because it was
booked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if you could get deposits back.
No.
Yeah, so
But
we
we
almost
were gonna put a deposit down. It was the trip.
We came back from Mexico, and that week I had my finger on the book
You did.
trigger,
Uh-huh.
and I was texting you like, "Hey," and
We
for
were
some reason,
We were trying to get everyone together. We were gonna invite friends and see if they wanted to do it. Remember that?
yeah, I was trying to get my parents because I haven't been on one with them yet,
Yeah.
and you know, we were just trying to plan it out, and at the same time, I think we just weren't meant to go on it right now.
No, I don't think so.
Now we have a little boy on the way, and he's gonna be on those adventures with us. So
He's gonna be a cruiser. I already know.
yeah, he's gonna
ready to
have
go.
his backpack.
Look at his theme, nautical.
Yes.
He's a born
Yeah.
cruiser.
For all of you that don't know, his theme is nautical. It's ships and
Ahoy, it's a boy.
I
love it.
Captain Maverick.
That's it. He's on his way. Little man.
So
It's gonna be awesome.
yeah, it'll be great.
He's ready to go.
So, and if you guys do have any other questions, DM us. Send us a message.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I covered everything people were asking. More tips. We're gonna for sure gonna have to do another one. But thanks for coming on again.
Of course.
I love having you on. It's so
Or
fun.
you're welcome.
Ooh. Sounds so good. I've been teasing you all week. So
Oh my god. Non-stop, guys. I'm surprised I'm even back.
No,
No.
I love it. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's awesome. But all right, guys, I think that's it for us. It's now 11:22 on this beautiful Saturday night here in Southern California, and I think that's it. Anything you want to say?
No, this mama needs some sleep.
Hey, Mama's tired. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Adaptive Minds podcast.
From the pain.